The Beach FM Business Lunch Show, brought to you by PlaceMakers Kapiti Horowhenua. Together we're building New Zealand.
You're back on the Business Lunch Show on Beach FM with Damian, and let's talk to Grant and Joe Symons from Flooring Xtra now. G'day, guys.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
How are we doing at this time?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Sitting out in the sun.
Nice.
Enjoying the sun. Yeah, pretty good.
Enjoying the breaks while you can, I guess. Tell us a bit about yourselves, how long you've been around in the region and owning Flooring Xtra.
We bought the Kapiti Flooring Xtra store on the 22nd of December 2009.
Wow.
I think. No, 2011.
Yeah.
It was the last trading day for the store of the year. And there was no work. It was very, very quiet when we bought it. We were told, what the hell are you doing? Why are you buying a shop? But yeah, very quickly we got in there, opened up in the January, and from then on, we had a tiger by the tail. Yeah. It was just crazy. Hired lots more staff. We back then laid 2 jobs a day, and we were grateful to get 2 jobs a day. Yeah. Now we lay maybe 10 to 12 a day.
Got a pretty committed bunch of people there as well, between our staff and our contractors. So, top of the guys that took, best in their field type sort of thing. So it makes us sort of stand out from the crowd.
Absolutely. I mean, so where did it come from? You go and buy a flooring place with the experience in the industry, I'm guessing?
I've been in the industry now for nearly 25 years.
Yeah.
So, 10 years ago, the opportunity came up to buy the store.
We both worked for the previous owner.
The last owner wanted to get out, so it seemed a likely progression to save my body and get off the tools.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And keep a bit of knowledge in the industry still.
That's the one. What were some of those first learnings when you did become business owners, store owners? Like, what were those first learnings that you just didn't know until you became the top dogs?
Oh, in the beginning, it was really like Grant had been an installer, so to go to running the business, in the beginning you didn't know what you didn't know. Yep. And it was really overwhelming to be so busy, and we just were working in the business and no time to work on it. Long hours and not able to put in the processes that we would have liked. We probably weren't as efficient as we would have wanted to be. There were just the 2 of us. Then we dragged our son back from Melbourne to work for us, and that eased the pressure a bit. But we had never had any training in managing staff. I'd done the books for the previous owner, and I had worked in another flooring store prior to that, and Grant had been installing, so suddenly becoming managers was a whole new ball game. Yep. So the buck stopped with us, and quite often I'd say to Grant, well, what do you think? You're the manager. You don't know you are. Neither of us wanted to be the manager. We just wanted to do our job.
So putting now, looking back, the process that you need to put in place to run things smoother and more efficient. And managing staff was probably the big learning curves. Both of those 2 have been the big things that we've taken out of it now.
And bringing in technology, everything was done very old school back then. Grant loves change and likes new ways of doing things, so he streamlined a lot, got to grips with the processes. You learnt from every mistake, and there were a lot in the beginning, but you learnt from them all, and you brought in another process until we had too many processes.
But they worked, so that's the thing.
They worked.
In the end, what kind of resources were out there back in 2011 for new business owners? Because I know a lot now, there's so many support networks for small businesses to talk to each other and get that information. What was it like back then?
Flooring Xtra is a co-op rather than a franchise. So although there's 60 stores throughout New Zealand, we're all individually, locally owned. Right. And instead of having a head office, we have a support office that started the group. And so we did get a lot of support from them in sourcing, supplier knowledge, good pricing, advertising, regular contact to keep us on track.
And the other thing that you don't know about the business and the industry, or on the retail side of it, you could talk to the store owner, so that was quite good. Yeah. But I think there is a lot more now out there that you can access as far as small businesses and these little networks out there on social media, which obviously make life a lot easier for people.
What did you think your product knowledge was like at that stage going in as business owners? You knew the industry, but it's everything is forever changing and keeping up. So was there things that you didn't know about the business and your own product that you thought you did?
I think we knew quite a bit about the product because we had been working on the side of it, and I'd been on the installation side for quite a long time. So
Keeping up
installation products and techniques and stuff like that, we were quite up to date with all of that.
Yeah, we'd both done a lot of selling of product as well, so we've got a lot of support suppliers.
It is an ever-changing market though, an industry, so the reps and the suppliers are always upskilling you and things like that, which makes life a lot easier for staff.
New fibres. Now, back then it was just basically wool and nylon, so lots of new fibres. And lots of different hard flooring now. Hard flooring's popular, so yeah, there are new products come out all the time. Some fail and some are wonderful.
Awesome. What's the biggest change you've seen in the industry over that time?
Customers, and the fact that now they can do a lot of their own research and get online and learn a lot more about the product. So you really do need to know what you're talking about and make sure that you're really honest with the product and the expectations and managing a job.
Soon be caught out if you're caught lying about products or lying about things in general, because people are able to access that stuff a lot easier now than what they were 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah. And what are some of the things that we just don't think about? You know, the small drafts in our homes, the walking of our feet, the right materials underneath us. What are some of those things?
I think in the beginning, because flooring is probably got to get the toughest life in a home.
Absolutely.
But generally in new build or renovation, it's the last thing for the client to spend their money on. So they can be quite budget conscious, and they need to be aware of the need of the product and the expectation that they have on it.
Yeah, because of everything you put on the house, flooring, well, carpets, vinyls, whatever it is on the floor, gets the most hard wear of anything else that you put in. So wearing shoes on, they're walking on it. People don't walk on their bench tops, they don't walk on their paint or their wallpaper or curtains. So the flooring does get the biggest hiding and probably has the least money available to spend on it at the end of it.
The majority of people want a Rolls Royce for the price of an old second-hand Nissan.
Yeah.
And have the expectations as well. And unfortunately, the product, you want a really good product, then you do your research and you'll get better lifespan and better value for money over the years. Yeah. So buying a better product.
Well, I'm definitely finding it interesting because I'm in the middle, about to do the renovations, and I've got my size 14s walking around the house all the time, and my 2 German Shepherds. So I'm definitely going to need to know more about those products. In regards to these products, in regards to what are there out there. Because, as you said, it might be last on people's list when it comes to their budgets, but it's that thing we walk on every single day. It's in our eyesight every single day, and we should give more thought to it. But maybe price is something, but they're not. They don't cost an arm and a leg to have your floors looking good, do they?
No, there's a lot of options and price points for different options. You can get 2 carpets that visually will look the same and be a big price difference, and it can be that the fibre is a polyester as opposed to a premium solution dyed nylon. So to a client, they could look like the same product and the price difference between them could be $100 a metre. Wow. So you can still make it look really, really good at a budget. We can definitely do that as long as the expectation and the required lifespan are realistic.
Yeah, there is stuff out there that is good value for money that lasts really well, and there's other stuff out there which is expensive that doesn't last well or cheap and it lasts a long time. So there is variables around a lot of the thing in our trade as well. So talking to the people with the knowledge to give you the right advice for what's best for your situation.
Awesome.
And then giving you, maybe the best thing that you can spend for the money that you're wanting to spend.
And it can be different if you've got dogs at home, children, or you're just doing up a quick quick do up to sell, different expectations, so put you in a different budget.
Oh, definitely. Hey, let's talk COVID-19 now, guys. How has this changed your business with everything shutting down and we can't get underway of anything going forward at the moment?
Well, at the moment, we've managed to reopen installation-wise, and we're allowed to go out and do a few measures and quotes. Has made it a lot more difficult at the moment. We can't sell product. We're not allowed to do in-home actual consultations or take samples or let people into our showroom. So that's definitely made a bit of a hole in what we can normally do and made things a lot tougher. Being locked down for 5 weeks has certainly had its sort of problems at the time, and getting things back up and running and trying to manage, 10, 12, 15 people back into work. Absolutely. with not a lot of notice is not that easy either. So, we're sort of working through it, but it's a matter of we've got to deal with builders, customers, and essentially we had to book back in, we had to rebook 100 jobs back in a diary before we could go back to work, and then having meetings with customers, builders, Zoom meetings and stuff like that now have become sort of more the norm.
Staff working from home, so everything's taking a little bit longer to do. But there are other benefits as well in that having everybody at home, they're able to follow up on their jobs and offer alternatives. But it will be nice to have everybody back in the shop working as our work family back together, hopefully next week. Fingers crossed.
Absolutely. How's the confidence out there at the moment? As you said, you're working with builders, etc., and their own projects, so you guys can come and do the finishing touches. How is the confidence going into level 2 and lower for us to get back to work?
At the moment, it seems that the inquiry we're getting is quite good, but we're getting a lot more people via the internet and via our Flooring Xtra website. Awesome. Which is more than we would normally get due to the fact that most of them are preferring to stay home and do things from there. Most of our builders are quite positive. They've got good brands and good names that support them as well. So it definitely helps with us as far as ongoing work goes. When we have a lot of ongoing either retirement villages or builders, which definitely makes life a lot easier for us.
Hey guys, lastly, where can the people find you? How can they reach out?
You can email us on kapitiflooringxtra@gmail.com. We have a Kapiti Flooring Xtra Facebook page. We have a website, which is great for ordering samples and getting them sent to you, or getting rough ideas on price. Look at the size of your house. It will give you product knowledge. And that is flooringxtra.co.nz. And you can also order samples online and stuff from there as well, and add to wish lists and things like that, and that will send through to us and access you measuring up and quotes as well. And then you can ring us on 04298 5860.
Fantastic stuff. Well, I will definitely be hitting up that website and picking your brains over what I've got to do. So thank you for your time today.
Excellent.
Joe and Grant Symons from Flooring Xtra. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.